with Printmaker, Doc Lotto, Endymion, and also Regal Ice to come in. Now Little Bonbon ready. Doc Lotto to come up. Printmaker, Regal Ice, Endymion and Ajanta to come in. Now Printmaker coming up. Ajanta, Endymion and Doc Lotto, the ones out of line here. 1700 metres the trip. Now Doc Lotto coming in. Ajanta moves up. The last one is going to be Endymion. One of those regurgitated names. Endymion of many years ago trained by Megs Elkington. This one trained by son Bruce. Now Endymion to come in. Priceless Ruby, the inside runner. Miss Mantle in gate 2. Paragon King in 3. Printmaker 4. Endymion coming up. About to move up. Endymion goes in now, or almost anyway. Just pulls away at the last moment. Now they straighten it. It goes in and we're set for a start. First of the day on a slow track. The rail true. Ready. Just waiting for the all clear to come. Paul Didham starting this. Paul Ahern acting as assistant starter. All clear there and they're racing now. They've come away in a good line. Paragon King actually first out. Priceless Ruby, Miss Mantle are hunting up on the inside to hold it deep as Doc Lotto goes forward. On the outside, Regal Ice and Little Bonbon, and the widest runner there, Endymion, about 5 in line at the 1400. Behind them, Rockley Demas, Printmaker, and Ajanta drop back to the tail. Paragon King, 1400 metres out just in front. Regal Ice moves up on the outside, pulling to join it in the lead, and Endymion is out 3 deep going forward. A length further back then to Doc Lotto, Priceless Ruby on the inside of Little Bonbon. A little over a length, Miss Mantle, Rockley Demas, the rider, fighting hard against it from Ajanta, and Printmaker dropped out to last some 6 or 7 off the lead. 1,000 to go, and the leader Regal Ice, Endymion a neck away, a length and a half to Paragon King, who drops into the box seat. Doc Lotto is 4th, a length then to Little Bonbon, 3 deep around the outside of Priceless Ruby from Miss Mantle. Then comes next Ajanta wide on the outside of Rockley Demas, and Printmaker back along the inside as they jam right up. 800 metres out on top of the hill, Endymion and Regal Ice from Little Bonbon. A length away, Paragon King travelling nicely 4th on the outside, Doc Lotto. Next then Ajanta, between runners Miss Mantle on the inside, Priceless Ruby. Printmaker starting to get a wriggle on, and Rockley Demas now dropped out as they come to the turn. 500 metres out, and Little Bonbon upsides with Regal Ice. Paragon King sweating on the run. Wider out as Miss Mantle making its effort from Doc Lotto, and Endymion dropped off there. Then Priceless Ruby, Printmaker and Ajanta as they come around the turn. Thank you. At the 300 metre mark, and the leader Regal Ice here. Now Paragon King trying to shoulder his way out as Miss Mantle moves up to join the lead. Wider out, Doc Lotto and Printmaker starting to work into it. Miss Mantle in front here. Paragon King can't go on. Printmaker on the outside is running on strongly. He ducked in there. Miss Mantle, Printmaker. It's going home the better Printmaker, and Printmaker gets in. Printmaker wins on the line by a half length. Miss Mantle, Paragon King 3rd. 4th in then was Priceless Ruby, followed by Regal Ice, Little Bonbon. Doc Lotto well back then, the other 3. Ajanta back with Rockley Demas and Endymion. The winner is number 6 Printmaker, written by Michael Carson. Number 6 Printmaker, Michael Carson first. Number 9 Miss Mantle, Marie Payne 2nd. And third placing will go to number 5 Paragon King, ridden by Eddie Wilkinson. 6.95 official, 6.9 and 5 in 147.4, which is 4.7 outside the record. 6.95, 4th in number 11, and that was Regal Ice. The winner Printmaker, coming from near the rear by Frosino out of Mezzo Tint, a sunfish mare, trained by Nigel Kidd here at Freshwater Creek. Raced by Dr. A.G. P.S. and Mrs. H.C. Gant. Michael Carson, the rider, would have won a lot easier had it have not ducked in 100 metres from home, but it's come from the tail of the field, gave them all a start and gave them a beating. Number 9 second, Miss Mantle by Watermill from Joyce Calypso. David Connors at Leopold, and Marie Shark moving up. It's set. Lady Petunia coming in. Now Golden Pearl moves up. Now Black's a Beauty, the one they're working on, just a little bit obstinate at the moment. In the meantime, Rebel Zipper's gone in. Belgalant coming up. 2 to move in. Black's a Beauty's got the forelegs dug deep into the turf here. But they gradually get it up to the position they require. It's almost set. And reluctantly, Black's a Beauty moves in. Burana, the last one to come up. Just can't get Black's a Beauty backed out again, just beat them. They almost had the gate locked behind it, but it just beat them at the last minute. In the meantime, Burana's to move in. Now the rider of Black's a Beauty, Colin Brow, dismounts. And Black's a Beauty being brought up riderless here. Now Black's a Beauty again just defying them at the last moment. Now Black's a Beauty, they have another crack. They've got its head in the stall. And this time they've, I'd say, got it. Now the gate snap closed behind Black's a Beauty. Burana, the last one to come in. Colin Brow climbing back aboard Black's a Beauty. Now Burana coming up, goes in and they're set for a start. Ready? Second of the day, set to travel. All clear about to be given. Now just a few instructions being issued from behind the gates here. Attendants going in with a couple of these runners, 3 of them in fact. Tail being held in the air on one of these runners in the gates now. They look to be set this time. All clear there and they're racing. Burana a little bit slow to go with Kramnik. First out, Lovestad, Freshwater Prince, and also Belgalant began well. Sea Shark over on the inside, Batiste. Then comes our Golden Pearl. Rebel Zip deep going forward from Black's a Beauty. Kramnik going up on the inside. Then I'm Alright, Jack Maranui Princess. Lady Petunia, and last of all is Burana as they run up the hill. 8.50 out, and Sea Shark by a length. Belgalant throwing the head around everywhere. Our Golden Pearl now moving up on the outside, and Lovestad back to 4th. A length away to Black's a Beauty. I'm Alright, Jack going through in the centre on the inside. Freshwater Prince. Then Batiste. Next on the outside, Rebel Zip. A length further back to Kramnik, Lady Petunia, Maranui Princess, and last of all is Burana. Up to the turn, 500 metres out. Sea Shark just in front here of Belgalant. Our Golden Pearl making a line of 3, 2 lengths to Lovestad into the clear. Then comes I'm Alright, Jack. Rebel Zip around the outside from Black's a Beauty, and Kramnik back along the inside, followed well back then at the head of the others by Batiste. Down to the 200 metre mark, a line of 3. Belgalant in the centre. Over on the outside, our Golden Pearl. On the rails is Sea Shark. Belgalant's got its head in front though with 100 to go. On the outside, our Golden Pearl can't match it, nor can Sea Shark, and Belgalant is going to get in here. Belgalant wins by a half length to our Golden Pearl. Sea Shark third, and the Saintly colours running on strongly. Kramnik. Then comes Lovestad, Rebel Zip, followed by Burana made ground. Lady Petunia, I'm Alright, Jack. Black's a Beauty, Freshwater Prince, Maranui Princess, and Batiste last in. Number 11, Belgalant, written by Nash Rawilla. 11 first. The winner, Belgalant, ridden by Nash Rawilla. Another one for the Rawilla-Noonan combination here. Number 9 second, our Golden Pearl, Craig Williams. 16 third, Sea Shark, Craig Din. 11, 9, 16. The winner, Belgalant, is by Bellotto from Bello Plata. A Silver Dream mare raced by DJR and DW Stutt, Tony Noonan, Nash Rawilla. Number 9 second, our Golden Pearl by Rare Pearl from Queen Fantasy, Alan Williams and Craig Williams. And 16, Sea Shark. Our final queen about to come up. Miu to move in. Now, Final Queen has gone up. Miu riderless now moves in. Ice Block coming up. Prince Baraides moving in. The favourite Jolly Pell to come up. Now, Super Snoop to come up. Delirious, Sudden Treasure, Prince Baraides, Charge and Ultimate Glory. Now, Ultimate Glory moving up. Now, Charge about to move in. Now, Ultimate Glory just about set. Sudden Treasure, the second favourite on track, about to move up. Goes in. Prince Baraides away with the Super Snoop and Delirious. And Ultimate Glory just at the barrier, but just won't go in that last little bit. And once they endeavour to load it, it plays up a little. In the meantime, Prince Baraides goes in. They've almost got Ultimate Glory in. Just can't close the gate behind it at the moment. Now, it's ready. Delirious and Super Snoop, the two out of line here. The favourite Jolly Pell stands up well at a wide gate. Super Snoop about to be placed away. And that leaves Delirious, the last one, to move in. Now they're all set. Last one going up, Delirious, waiting on the rider of Super Snoop to climb back aboard. In the meantime, Golly Gosh playing up in gate one. They're ready. Settle now. Just waiting for a couple of these two to settle properly. All clear, about to be signalled here behind the barrier by Paul Ahern. He's issuing instructions to one down on the inside, probably Golly Gosh. All clear there. Racing now. And missing at Beulah Road, and also Super Snoop slow out. First out, Golly Gosh. Ice Block began quickly, and Jolly Bell, like a rocket from the outside gate, is going to try and cross the field behind the Miu, and then comes Sudden Treasure, Prince Baraides and Charge. On the outside, Blazing Scripture, Final Queen, Beulah Road making some ground, well back Delirious. With it, Fortuna at the tail of the field. There comes Ultimate Glory, and tailed off is Super Snoop. Down towards the 600, and Jolly Pell and Ice Block, the joint leaders, a length and a half in front of Southern Treasure. Miu, Golly Gosh and Prince Baraides to the outside from Charge, Beulah Road. Well back then, Delirious hooking to the outside of Blazing Scripture, and they've beaten the others off as they come to the corner. 400 metres out, Ice Block and Jolly Pell. Jolly Pell looks to be travelling okay. Sudden Treasure going to third, then Miu, Charge on the outside, Prince Baraides, and further back Delirious down to the 200. He shakes up Jolly Pell. Sudden Treasure on the outside is making an effort to get to it. They're cleared there of Miu, and further back Delirious. It's Jolly Pell holding Sudden Treasure, who's trying to pick it up. Jolly Pell in front, Southern Treasure making a dive. Jolly Pell just in front, Delirious flying. Jolly Pell's won by a neck. Delirious a huge run, Sudden Treasure and those away. Then Miu, further back Ice Block, Beulah Road followed by Prince Baraides and Charge. Next in was Super Snoop, and with it Ultimate Glory, Blazing Scripture, Fortuna, Golly Gosh and Final Queen. The rider in all sorts of trouble on it. He's lost all his irons on Final Queen. The winner, Jolly Pell. Number 14, Jolly Pell, Nathan Stanley. 14, the winner, Jolly Pell, ridden by Nathan Stanley. Has fought off all challenges there. What a huge run, Delirious. It's probably got up to get second here, although it's tight between it and Sudden Treasure. The 14's in the frame, and it's a photo second and third. Jolly Pell first. by Kenny's Best Pal from Jollymont, a century mare, beautifully bred. Trained by Leon Corstens, raced by R and Mr. C. Gower, G. Fielding, A. Tui, R. White, C. Tui, G. Knee, and P&S Tui. Number 9 is second. And that is Sudden Treasures held on to run second here, ridden by Brett Preble, and number 4, Delirious, Alf Matthews third. It looked as if it may have got there, Delirious for second, but it's 14, 9 and 4. Sudden Treasure by Geiger Counter from Quattro, John Marr, Brett Preble, and 4, Delirious by Bolotto from Kabuki Dancer, David Hall and Alf Matthews. Fourth in number 7, Miu Miu, and stablemate of the winner, and fifth into number 6, and that was Ice Block.
Now Pride of Heaven joins the line, still out of line Scarlet Ruler with Tilda Hill, Whittington, Viva Sampras, City Section and My Special Boy. 350 and 150 for number 1 Macro Strike, 440 and 140 for Whittington number 4. 4 out of line. Scarlet Ruler went in, Whittington to join the line. Now moving in Viva Sampras. 3 to come up, City Section goes forward into an outside barrier. And that's the second last, and the last one to go in will be My Special Boy. $3 and 150 here, Macro Strike, a late firmer on the tote. Brett Preble aboard, the top weight here with 59 kilograms. My Special Boy goes in at the 1700 metre mark and we're set for a start. Ready to go and they're off. And Loose Money on the inside, bounded away well. In fact, it was a beautiful line. City Section dropping out near the tail here where Going Quickly was Carrier Till, Viva Sampras, and wider out True Response is going forward here. It's Carrier Till on the inside of True Response, 2 lengths away Viva Sampras third. A length away fourth the outside was Pride of Heaven, who's up running fourth the outside, followed by Macro Strike on the rail. 3 lengths away then came Tilda Hill, followed a length away the outside My Special Boy. 3 lengths further back Loose Money, Scarlet Ruler around the outside, 1200 out. 3 lengths Stacey Marie, a similar gap on the field to City Section. And Whittington last of all now as they go down the back of the track. Out in front and doing it well in front here, it's True Response in front, a length in front. 1,000 metres out, Carrier Till on the outside is second, and Viva Sampras a little bit wide around the outside of Tilda Hill, who now goes up third. Macro Strike fifth. As they swing off the back, followed there by Pride of Heaven. Loose Money back on the inside, followed there at the head of the others there by, at the head of the others then we've got My Special Boy. Scarlet Rulers with those runners with Whittington, who's well back with City Section and Stacey Marie on the rail. 600 metres out, they come down the side. True Response from Carrier Till, who's 3 parts of a length away. A similar margin third, 3 wide was Viva Sampras. Then Macro Strike pulling to the outside. Loose Money saving ground on the rail, and they got right away from the others, which was headed up by Tilda Hill. Straightening up, 350 out, and True Response on the inside, the leader. Macro Strike coming out after him quickly now. Macro Strike goes up to True Response. Macro Strike's at the front, 200 out. He went past True Response. Loose Money looking for a way out. Wider out there was My Special Boy with Viva Sampras and Scarlet Ruler. But Macro Strike in front with 50 to go. My Special Boy getting home well with also Viva Sampras. But Macro Strike beats My Special Boy. Viva Sampras third. Then Scarlet Ruler. Followed in the field there by Loose Money, who was back in company with Whittington, Stacey Marie. True Response was back with City Section, and back near the tail, Tilda Hill. A long gap in the field to Carrier Till, and back of the tail here was Pride of Heaven. One, 6 and 3 should be the numbers here. 1, 6 and 3 should be the numbers here. 1, 6 and 3, they're in the frame now. 1, 6 and 3. Won the winner, Macro Strike for Brett Preble. Sat just a bit better than midfield and was able to come around come around the field into the straight and has come away for a good win. Went to the line with plenty up his sleeve.
Assistant starter gives the all clear. They're racing now, and they've gone away in a perfect line. One of the first to show it is Munodgement. Not Shy Unlisted, Born to Reign near the inside. Springtime Boy and Colonel Jackson going forward from New Spec. Pirateer handy, then Full of Chances over on the inside from Cayuse Gold, trapped a little deep. Then New Virage, Barza Tour, Boccario Boy, Command Ruler and Top Carp together at the rear. The leader at the 1,000 metres, or heading towards it, is Not Shy, just over a length. Munodgement, who wants to race here, is up second and wanting to go from Springtime Boy, Colonel Jackson. Over on the inside, Born to Reign, Full of Chances. Unlisted is caught out deep and they're tightly packed. A length away to Pirateer, Barza Tour, New Spec out 4 deep. New Virage on the inside of that heap. Another 2 lengths away, Command Ruler back with Cayuse Gold, Boccario Boy, and last of all is Top Carp. Down the hill, 650 out and Not Shy, Munodgement, Springtime Boy and Unlisted. Full bore out deep on the track from Colonel Jackson, New Spec. Next in the event then on the inside, Born to Reign, niggled at from Full of Chances, Barza Tour. Pirateer lost his posse before the turn, then Cayuse Gold, Command Ruler, Uvirage, forget the others around the turn, and Munodgement swept to the lead here from Not Shy, Unlisted deeper out, then New Spec. Colonel Jackson is under the whip, Full of Chances into the clear, running on as they come down to the 200. Munodgement in front of Not Shy, on the outside Full of Chances as Not Shy fights back. Munodgement on the inside and Not Shy coming again from Full of Chances. Not Shy in front, 50 to go. Full of Chances on the outside trying. Not Shy in front. Not Shy gets in. 3 parts Full of Chances. Munodgement didn't get the journey. Pirateers run home strongly for 4th in Command Ruler, Cayuse Gold, Colonel Jackson. Then Barza Tour, behind it New Spec, Uvirage, Born to Reign, Boccario Bay, Unlisted knocked up, Springtime Boy and Top Carp was last in. Number 7, the winner, Not Shy, ridden by Brian Park, takes out race 5 after being clearly headed by Munodgement. But it didn't run the journey, Munodgement. And Full of Chances getting home strongly, but the winner is number 7, Not Shy. Number 1, second, Full of Chances, and number 9, third, Munodgement. Not Shy is by Shy Rambler from Not a Lover, a Caraman mare, raced by B and Mrs W. McLeod, trained by Neil Dyer at Kynan. Struck a purple patch, Not Shy. Brian Park, the winning rider. Number 1, Full of Chances, by Full and By from Spiral's Dream, Terry Beaton and Matthew Gatt. And
Miss Impetuous joining the line with Rare Amber. And the Golden Yank has gone in. Kalui Star is set. Moving in well here. 3 out of line. Sundust to come up. Now Duchess Store to complete the line, with also Rich and Playful, so 2 out of line here. Kalui Star the favourite, $2.50, and for the place $1.10. Over at the 1200 metre mark. One more to come in here, Rich and Playful to come up. Craig Williams aboard. And Rich and Playful and Craig Williams to link up to the line to complete the field of 10 here. For race number 6. Goes in Rich and Playful, the field is set. Ready to run, 1200 metres the trip. Set. Racing now, Conviviality on the inside, away well. Showing speed here, wide out in the track was Rare Amber, going up near the leaders with Conviviality and Miss Impetuous. And Kalui Star was in that line of 4. And they got 3 in front from Mr. Archibald, followed at the head of the others there by Golden Yank, Duchess Door. And drifting back to the tail off proceedings there was Rich and Playfield. The favourite, Kalui Star found the lead here and worked about a length in front. Make it a length and a half to in second placing there was Rare Amber, and Conviviality was in that group of horses. And they were being followed by New York now, who shoves up in the centre going to second. Further back in the field, they're racing midfield at the head of the others, Mr. Archibald with Duchess Door, Miss Impetuous, Rich and Playful. Well back then was Sundust, and 2 lengths away at the tail of the field as they run to the turn was Golden Yank. Kalui Star showing them a clean set of heels out in front, comes to the turn with 350 to go, about 2 lengths in front. Conviviality trying hard then Mr. Archibald down the outside, but Preble shakes up the favourite Kalui Star at the 200 metre mark and a burst 3 in front. Conviviality making ground, then Mr. Archibald, but with 100 metres to go, Kalui Star about 4 in front from Conviviality and Mr. Archibald, and Kalui Star too good. Kalui Star wins it by 3.5, Conviviality. Third Mr. Archibald, and then came Sundust, who was back with Golden Yank. At the head of the others then we had Miss Impetuous, Rich and Playful with Duchess Door, New York. And back at the tail was Rare Amber. 1, the winner. 6 is second and 5 is third. 1, 6 and 5 here. 1 Kalui Star, Brett Preble. It was a driving run to find the lead, about 4 in line there early on, but Kalui Star was able to work to the front and has been too good. Number 1 Kalui Star is first. Second in number 6 Conviviality. And the third, number 5, Mr. Archibald. Fourth in 4 there, Sundust. And fifth in number 10, Golden Yank.
Only 3 to move in. Only 1 to move in. All set. Ready for a start. All clear there. Racing now. They've jumped in a good line. Space Cash ridden out hard is going to try and take the early lead. Benchmark and Flying the Flag going up on the inside from Fluid Motion. The favourite's going to settle about fourth. Killat Cute, Isabella easing back out of it, followed by Willoughby, and last of all is Red Rascal. 1,100 metres out, and Space Clash now a clear leader by just over a length. Flying the Flag easing. Killat Cute moving up on the outside to join it. 1.5 lengths to Fluid Motion, then comes back on the inside Benchmark. 2.5 Zabello. Second last was Willoughby, and last of all is Red Rascal as they climb the hill. 900 metres out, and it's Space Cash by 2 lengths. Killat Cute going to a clear second. Flying the Flag niggled at third. 1 length away to Fluid Motion, a little over 1.5. Then comes Benchmark. 2 to Zabello, back behind it Willoughby, and last of all is Red Rascal as they swing down the side. 6.50 out, and Space Cash just a length in front. Killat Cute camped right on its back. Fluid Motion going to third, then Flying the Flag. Zabello on the outside of Benchmark. Red Rascal, and they've dropped off Willoughby as they corner. 400 metres out, Space Cash by a length. Killat Cute second, third on the outside. Fluid Motion running a bit of a race. He shakes up Killat Cute, actually shows at the whip at the 300 metre mark. Then Zabello, and behind those Red Rascal down to the 200, and Space Cash. Killat Cute has gone on the outside. Fluid Motion, then Red Rascal running on. Space Cash in front here of Fluid Motion on the outside. Red Rascal and Zabello getting home late. Space Cash in front. Red Rascal the outside trying, but Space Cash gets in. Space Cash first, scores by a length and a half. Red Rascal. Zabello third, fourth Fluid Motion, then Killat Cute. A poor run from Benchmark. Flying the Flag and Willoughby. Number 3, Space Cash, Chris Tuppen all the way. Number 7, Red Rascal, Jason Patton. 10, Zabello, Alf Matthews. Should be the numbers, and they are 3, 7 and 10. 3, 7 and 10, Space Cash, Red Rascal and Zabello. Now 2 to move in. Casino Bid and Babbling Brook to come up. And the jump right on time for the last. Casino Bid set. Babbling Brook coming up. They're all in. Set for a start. Ready for the last. 1,500 metres the trip. All clear there. They're off. They've jumped in a reasonable line. Lady Longview a little bit slow out with Replicate, West End Girl. First to go Bay of Biscay, Reckless Titch, and also going up Bypass. The widest runner there is Casino Bid. He wants the lead. Casino Bid. He's being ridden hard to get it. Nina's Delight behind them. Our Miss Earl. Then West End Girl going up on the inside. About 4 to Babbling Brook. Lady Longview over on the outside of Replicate as they work along the back. Towards the 1,000 metres and Casino Bid by 2 lengths. Second placing comes over on the outside, Reckless Titch. On the inside then behind those runners, Bay of Biscay as they start to climb the hill. A length to Our Miss Earl, Nina's Delight and West End Girl on the inside. Now closing Babbling Brook, Bypass, Replicate. And a length off last of all is Lady Longview, 6 off the lead. 800 out, Casino Bid by 2 lengths. Bay of Biscay on the outside of it is Reckless Titch. Then Nina's Delight, Bypass, deep making ground. Our Miss Earl is in the centre. West End Girl from Babbling Brook, Replicate. And Lady Longview about to hook to the outside as they come to the turn. 500 metres out, Casino Bid. A neck in front of Reckless Titch on the outside, Bypass. Beaten then comes Bay of Biscay. Around the outside, Nina's Delight. Lady Longview deep with Babbling Brook, Replicate, Our Miss Earl. As they swing and going up on the inside, West End Girl. At the 300, Casino Bid on the outside, Bypass, Reckless Titch. Here comes Lady Longview down the outside, Babbling Brook behind it. Then Nina's Delight, 200 metres out, Casino Bid. West End Girl, Reckless Titch, Lady Longview trying to pick them up. Can't at the moment. West End Girl on the inside in front as they get near home for Casino Bid. Babbling Brook late, but West End Girl in front. West End Girl wins by 3 parts to Casino Bid, Reckless Titch. I think Babbling Brook's missed out, so too as Lady Longview, then Replicate. Behind those, Nina's Delight, Our Miss Earl, and last in was Bypass, bar 1, Bay of Biscay. West End Girl, number 7, ridden by Luke Nolan. A former New Zealander having its first start here in Australia. West End Girl, number 7. Right up on the inside. Last start was at Ellerslie on the 1st of August. Number 7, West End Girl by Westminster out of Samantha Fox. A Wolverton mare raced by Andy Anderson's Chimney Sweeps. There you go. And Darp Horse Bloodstock Limited. Barry Brogan at Bendigo, the trainer, and Luke Nolan, the rider. Number 3, Casino Bid, Neville Wilson by Bureaucracy from Atlantic Lover, Michael Vajbar at Seymour. And 11 getting 3rd, Reckless Titch, ridden by Chris Tuppen by Space Cadet from Reckless Advance, Terry Kelly. 4th in number 5, Babbling Brook, and
$10. Pimpala Renegade, $6.30.